Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diesel Railcar Simulator video. Today we are back on one of the default routes that comes with the game, the North Landen route, and we are in the Class 40. I do like the Class 40. I also have it in Train Sim World thanks to the BR Heavy Freight Pack, and off camera I do like taking the 40 out for a drive every now and again. But in TSW, I can only really take the 40 out on freight runs. In this game, it's actually mainly for passenger runs. So yeah, we've got a rake of Mark 1s, and we're heading up the entire length of the route up towards Sharpenden, and we're at St. Padding's Cross. So yeah, let's hop in and get started. I gotta remember what keybinds work for what, etc. So, there we go, master key. Oh, whoops. Ah, I hate that when the camera does that. Hello? We're supposed to depart in 2 minutes. Thank you. Apply the brakes, please. Start up the engine. There we go. Are we on a grade? No, we're not. And let me release the handbrake. There we go. And I think we're all ready to go. Ah, come on. Gotta remember how this all works. What keybinds do what, but yeah. I do like the Class 40. It's a good unit, very reliable piece of machinery this is. Okay, we're just about ready to go in about 10 seconds. Oh, I gotta lock the camera. Check the signal, we're green. AWS is active by default. This game has actually had an update, albeit a minor one. Speed limit of 10 miles an hour, give her some juice. I don't remember if we actually have any stops today, so the game updated, yes. So basically there is this security vulnerability found in Unity engined games which required an update to patch it. Oh goodness, I'm overspeeding already. Let's put the local brake on. Brake, 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 brake. There we go. So yeah, the update was just a small patch to accommodate for this new, to make sure the security vulnerability couldn't cause any issues. We've also got AWS active as well, so yeah. We're clear up to 25 miles an hour. Beans. I don't know which version of the Class 40 that I prefer. I don't know if I prefer the one in TSW or the one in Diesel Railcar Sim, because they're both used for different things. The one in Diesel Railcar Sim definitely has about the same amount of functionality, but also has dynamic suspension, unlike its TSW counterpart. There's a Class 122 or 112, I can't remember which. It's hard for me to tell all these. My forte is not British diesels of the 60s. Alright, we're up to 40 miles an hour, so let's give it some juice. No need to change gears because this thing has a transmission. I can't remember if it's hydraulic or something else. My goodness, we have a... Wait! But somehow the reverse... That's funny. Somehow the reverser got in neutral. That's my bad. Right. Now we... So I was basically revving the engine for no speed at all. That's hilarious. I was wondering why we weren't gaining speed. There's another class 122 double header. Alright, that's pretty funny. I've never done that before. AWS telling us we have a clear track ahead. I haven't got the signal showing up on the mini-maps. I do have to be careful. There we go. That's so funny. Like, how did I manage to get it into neutral? Yeah, the North Landen route is fictional. I forgot to preface that earlier. Ooh, we'll be clear up to 90 miles an hour. Does it say, can the Class 40 even do 90 miles an hour? Oh, that's not it. Zoom, my mouse wheel's still broken, so it struggles with zooming out. Don't worry, I'll get a new mouse when I get back to Japan in a couple of days. This is actually my last video before I go back to Japan, viewers, so yeah. Oh, there's a class 1-2, yeah, that's a 122. 122, and then those two others are 112s. Coming out of the depot there. You'll remember in the last video we did how much of an effort it took to get up that hill. Nearly didn't make it. That's the 55 limit, so speed power. Yeah. I don't know if we have any stops today. I know we eventually get to some kind of portal and leave the map, but other than that, I'm not sure. I'll angle the camera up a bit more so you can see a bit. Oh, okay, it's a 70 limit. I can continue going. I thought I was still in the 55 zone and I was over speeding. Also, can I do this rear horn? That's something that's present in the TSW version. You can actually actuate the rear horn lever here, but you can't do that in this version, it seems. We're clear up to 90 miles an hour, so I'll just give her a full welly. The scenery's really good. Like, this route originally came out when the game came out in 2017? 2018-ish? Yeah. Alright, horn. I think I prefer the horn on the TSW version. Passing through Abbott's Grove. There's another 122. 2 minutes early, according to the thing, for passing through there. Oh my goodness, that was a long DMU train. It's like two double units and then one triple unit. You know, I don't normally get to thrash a class 40 up to 90 miles an hour. I'm normally stuck at like 40 to 50 miles an hour with the freight wagon. So to be able to go up to 90. How's our performance? 45 FPS. That's pretty much seems to be the upper limit with me for this game. The one thing which I do like about the... Okay, AWS letting us know we can class onto the next section of track. One thing that I do like about the Class 40 in this game is it's in BR green. And you don't see too many BR green locomotives. You don't see too many BR green locomotives in video games. Like, the ones in Trains of the World, for instance, are all in their 1980s BR blue, but since Diesel Railcar Sim is set in the 1960s, that means that, yeah. I have to get a screenshot at some point. Oh, what? Oh, every time I check... Hang on, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck just happened? I tried to check my recording software to see if it was working properly, and I can't actuate... There we go. Oh, yeah, hello. Hang on, I've got an idea. Passing through Stoffington 2 minutes early. pause. Alright, hang on. And pause. Yes! Okay, I do need to do one thing though. I need to remove all of the HUD, so... Ah! Hang on, I need to do... Escape. Oh no. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry about that, but my mouse is somehow attached to the camera, it seems. Oh, I could have locked the camera in this position. Oh, F2 HUD. Oh, hang on, I need to... I could just do that, and then F2 removes the whole thing. Take that shot. That looks pretty dang good. Oh, I forgot to put the HUD back in. My apologies. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 86 miles an hour. We are flying. I need to zoom the drone camera out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can think of one particular service in Train Sim World which just drives me up the wall. And I know, yeah, in Train Sim World on the Blackpool branches route by Just Trains, there's a service which uses old 1950s era. What are they? Little not box cars, but yeah, like little vans which are for like coal hauling. I think it's for ballast hauling on that particular service, and it basically to limit it, because the wagons are so old. Oh my gosh! Ah! Brake! 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 Use the brakes. Yeah, we're really overspeeding. My apologies, viewers. Why isn't my brake handle working? Am I using the wrong button, or is it just like not working? Yeah, it's not responding. Why is the door? Good thing I check this now. Hang on. Why is it not responding to my input? Hang on. Yeah, it should be notch plus, notch minus. Should be these two buttons. What? Huh? So it should be working. Why isn't it? Have I got the wrong keyboard selected? No, I don't. Huh. Guess I'll just have to use the loco brake. Which, to be fair, is doing the job pretty nicely, but my goodness, I did not see that until it was too late. My apologies, viewers. I'm normally much better at catching that than I normally am. That's gonna kill my points, sadly. I'm still wondering why isn't this brake handle working? So if I lock the camera... Wait, these are... Okay, never mind. They're around... My controls are around the wrong way. So... Notch plus, remove. Notch minus, remove. So if I do add brake, take away brake. That should work now. Unpause. No, never mind. It's still reversed. I do not get why that is. I set the correct keybind and it's still causing issues. Okay, that's interesting. I don't seem to remember having that issue before, so I don't know what's going on there. Hang on, if I reverse them in the input, remove. So if I do apply brake and then that, That should fix it, I hope. Sorry for all this faffing around, viewers. Yes! Okay, I fixed it, I fixed it, I fixed it. Okay, lovely jubbly. That was... Oh, what the... Wait, is that full brakes? Wait, have I just... Are those... What? Yeah, Huh? Have I just... Yeah, that's full brakes. Oh! What? I did have it right. Oops. Oh my gosh, I feel like such a chump now. At least we're still 3 minutes early. I did... Thankfully, that's padded it a bit in. Hang on. I'll try resetting the throttle. See if that works. Yeah, that's really funny, though. How did I mess that up to that extent, bro? Oh. Bruh. Every time I check my recording software, it puts the reverser in neutral. Thank you. Every time I check to see if my recording software is actually working, it resets my... What? Okay, that's interesting. What? Okay, this run has been a bit cursed, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I've done. Hang on. Come on. Let's get a good view. There we go. Having a dedicated flight pass cam is so good. I do love these small indie train sims. This scenery is also pretty good too. Like, look over that, like, this direction. It looks pretty dang good. Okay, we're finally starting to get back up to speed. After my absolute travesty of a braking. The game had it right. I had it right, but I was literally... I'm so annoyed with myself about that. We're finally beginning to get up to a decent speed. Biggleston, we should be 2 minutes early, which is good. Yeah. This is a bit of a simpler run. No gear changes. Just thrashing it up to 90 miles an hour and leaving it there. Passing through Biggleston, 2 minutes early. Wow. We are good. There's also been, I forgot to mention this earlier, there's actually a new route that you can pick up on the Steam Workshop for free if you are interested. There is, someone made the, what is it? The Redditch branch of the Birmingham Cross City line set in 1960. It's a pretty short route, but if you're interested, then you can find it over on Steam Workshop, and it's also part of my mod collection. If you're interested in having a look at that as well, link in the description if you want to see my collection of Steam Workshop mods. passing through Bigley 2 minutes early. Come on, give me a good shot. There we go. Absolutely flying northward. Percent grade. Oh my goodness, we are losing so much speed. Coming up. Oh, there's a 60 limit. Looks as though coming into Eastal Hartley. So we're already at 60 miles an hour already. So I might as well just cut the throttle and give it some loco brake down to 60 miles an hour. There we go. Release that. Yeah. Looks as though we have a 60 limit coming into Eastal Hartley. Looks as though our mad 90-mile-an-hour dash seems to have come to an end. I've never gotten to Class 40 that fast in any video game before. That's pretty satisfying. See? Look at the clag. Flag. Okay, we will be able to go to 70 after Eastal Hartley, so yeah. I wonder how much further we have, because I can't there's no like route map thing that I can check. Hit the drone camera button by accident. There's a 60 limit. Haven't had any AWS warnings yet. I think this is the last station that I took in my Class 122 video before branching off. 2 minutes early through Eastal Hartley. Lovely jubbly. There's a gated crossing. Nice. Don't see too many of those in a train game. Speed limit goes up to 70, yeah. The 4-track main line has now gone to a 2-track. Next pass is Babby Green at 8:16. Wait, I mean, how's the reverser gone into backward? What the heck? What's going on here? I didn't do that. I have to go watch this footage back because that's really weird. I was wondering why I was losing speed on a pretty low grade. That's so weird. What's going on here? Looks as though we have alternating between 60 and 70 limits, which is slightly annoying, but hey. Yeah, this has been a pretty cursed run by my standards. I normally have pretty exacting standards, so yeah. This game also has the most complete and absurdly good scoring system of any train sim I've ever come across. And I'm being serious here. Like, it tracks literally everything. It tracks whether you have anything up in the HUD. It tracks, like, how fast you're accelerating. Compared to TSW, it's a literal night and day difference in the scoring system. And I've never managed to get a perfect score. Anything above 10,000 is considered a perfect score, and I've never managed to get it. Alright, there we go. 60 limit in force, so keep an eye on it. Baby Green coming up. Excuse me. The ballast textures, the plant textures, everything does look really, really good. Still got a green signal ahead. Give some extra juice. Through Baby Green. 70 limit in force. So beans. 2 minutes early through Baby Green. Great. So despite all our shenanigans, I'm still running 2 minutes early, which is just great. Got to pass Chillings Langley in 5 minutes. I'm really relying on this AWS system to keep me from running a signal. Little lake off there to the left. We've got a 50 limit coming up through, I presume, for Chillings Langley. Got to keep an eye on that. No, it's not for Chillings Langley. I think it's just for a tight curve. Oh, we're going to pass Sharp. I think Sharpended is the last place we pass before going through before we go off the map. Signal boxes, all the signal boxes also have modeled interiors, which is pretty cool. And that's something I've only ever seen on a couple of Trains and World routes. Like, Just Trains do it. Just Trains have done it for their 1980s BR era routes in Trains and World. But other than that, not really any other route has done that apart from Rivet Games' Island Line 2022 and Dovetail Games' Rursig Nord. Brakes, come on, buddy. Hold the brakes in overcharge so we don't lose too much speed. Coming up on Chillings Langley. Yeah, the route is starting to get a lot more windy now that we're not on a 4-track main line anymore. Up on Chillings Langley, approximately 2.5 minutes early. We still have a green signal. Clear back up to 70. And then we're clear back up to 90. Yay! I thought our 90 running was done for the day. Speed, power, velocity. Alright. 70 limit in force and then 90 limit in force pretty soon. I've got so much content planned for this game, and I'm trying to do weekly Sunday diesel railcar sim videos, so if you want to see more of the, if you want to see more, you will see more if you're subscribed, but which if you aren't, you should. I will be doing more. We're now clear up to 90 miles an hour, so I'll just leave it at full throttle. I got jump scared. That class 122 almost headbutted me. Headbutted the drone cab, and I actually jumped in surprise. That's the first time I've gotten jump scared in Train Sim in a long time. Ooh, nice river. Actually, come on. Oh, it's too late. I should have done it. Nope. Yeah, that's too loud. You have the diesel engine right next to your right ear, and it's blasting away. Nice viaduct. I love the built-in fly-past camera in this game. It's something that I wish Train Sim World would have. It's something Train Sim Classic has. It's something, Diesel Railcar Sim has, but not for TSW. Not for TSW or for the South Korean Metro game, Himsim Metro, for some reason. All right, we're almost at 80 miles an hour, so I'll actually cut the throttle back here. Wow. I got vertigo looking down off that bridge. That's hilarious. Alright, let's give us a locomotive brake just to slow our descent. Please, thank you. Okay, so we've got Sharpenden and Woodham Gobian. I love the scenery in this game. Like, it's from 2017 and the game looks this good and is still being actively worked on by the developers. There's another 40! Another Class 40 Express. You'll love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, let's give her some brakes. We've got a 60 limit coming up through Sharpenden. Haven't had any adverse signals today so far, which is nice. Sharpenden, I think, is where most of the local services out of St. Patrick's Cross terminate. Now just keeping an eye on my reverser because I don't know, because I really do not trust it in any way, shape, or form. Through Sharpenden at full speed. Well, 60 miles an hour. It's not full speed. That DMU formation on the right is so big. Wow. Oh, we're on a single track section now. Okay. So it's gone from 4 tracks to 2 tracks to 1 track. Oh, never mind. It was temporarily 1 track. It was just because this track from the other side at Sharpenden wasn't in. Let's go up to 70 miles an hour. Two minutes early through Sharpenden. We pass Woodham Gobian and then we go off the map. Yeah, if this was TSW, it would be playable as far as Woodham Gobian. You'd then stop at Woodham Gobian, and then the AI would take over. But this one, you actually just drive into the portal, and that finishes the run for you, which I think is an actual better system. Oh boy. Look at these. The plants, you can tell, are a bit low resolution, but I don't mind. From the cab of the train, they look absolutely fine. I love the sounds too. The sounds are just top notch. Apart from the horns, which I don't really like in this game, I think the horns should be a lot clearer. Yellow signals, so yeah. There's the AWS Sunflower finally appearing. So let's start slowing down. I imagine it was just a single yellow that said before, right? So I gotta assume that the next one's red. So I gotta be careful. That AWS Sunflower being on really does provide a lot of contrast to the cab. That's so annoying. We could have... Yeah, I'll try to keep around 20-25 miles an hour coming up to this signal, so I have enough time to slow down. I do not see the signal aspect. I can't see it. Hang on. It's green, okay. Nope, wrong button. Ah, I disabled the camera lock and now it's messing around with my train. Come on, beans, beans, beans. Come on, buddy. Speed, power, velocity. Alright, we're clear up to 70 miles an hour. I don't know why that one signal was yellow. Maybe we're trailing another service or something. Oh, is it gated crossing? I thought it was like a barrier, a modern style barrier crossing, and I did a double take because this is supposed to be the 1960s and those haven't come around yet as far as I know. 1 minute early through Woodham Gobbion. Another green. 5 minutes to the portal. And that was the last station of the day. Yeah, we've just got one more objective left to do. How's performance doing? 47! Okay, fair play. AWS Sunflower is still on, despite the fact that we've had 2 green signals. But I suppose those didn't have magnets on them. .15 miles an hour to go until the limit. Check my recording software real quick, which will reset the reverser. There we go. Yep, as expected. And now, yeah. There we go. Got to keep an eye on that speed. Getting pretty close to 70. One final fly past shot before the end of our trip today. There is one section of the route which we haven't explored yet, which I will in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to say which part it is. You'll just have to infer for yourselves which part that is we haven't done yet. Nice swamp there. That actually looks really good. Wrong button. There we go. There's the portal. We're almost there. Tunnel. Nice. Oh! What? Already? Okay, there we go. We were still like a mile away from the portal, but okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the score to be that high. So yeah, score 7,715 out of 10,000. Tutorial penalties took off. We had a bunch of score taken off. Speed limit exceeded 17 times and it's recorded every 2 seconds. We used 3,207.34 megajoules of energy and used 94.4% of energy compared to the expected use. So yeah, here's our graph. The white line is our speed. Gray line is what the AI would do. So yeah, it's pretty comprehensive. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.